Hey, this is Mikael from Website Creation Mastery, and I am preparing some images for a new website build that I'm basically just going to go through just to actually make a video instruction. And one of the things that I wanted to do to let you know a key insight is in preparation of your images. Then in terms of the naming, what I always do is I make the name something that's very relevant to what it is I want to be found under. So right now I have an image here that I want to make use of for a website. The other video that I went through had to do with cropping and compressing. So look for that if you don't know how to optimize that. But here it's in terms of naming. So here I will take airplane taking off. So that's descriptive of what the image is actually about. What I then also want to do is I kind of want to put in where I'm hosting this and or where I want it to be associated. So I want it to be associated with creators of website. I have a new website, and that's called creatorsofwebsite.com. And it's again one that features how to do website building and either done for you services or that you can learn how to do it. So that I want to put that in so I can be associated with that, or if anybody is searching for more about creators of websites, then I might come up. And then another one would be my keyword would be, in this case, web design. Now often I also actually put in my size of the image, and really that's just for my purposes and nobody else's. It's because I'm a little lazy. When I search through a ton of different images on my file tree, then it's easier for me to see, well, is this the right size? Do I need to make it change it or anything, or can I just use it straight away? So it all depends on where I'm using it. If I was to do an advertising on Facebook, for instance, I would go for a 1200 by 628 pixels. If it was a a Facebook post, I might go for 1200 by 630. Don't ask me why they had made that difference there, but it can make a difference. So it all depends on where you're posting it and so on. Now the other part is I'm gonna save it on my desktop, and that's just because that's where I'm gonna work from. And then what I usually do is I save it as a PNG file. PNG file seems to be a lot better for keeping the image crisp and not pixelate and all that stuff. So those are the tricks I do. Now, why would it matter what you call your images? Well, let's go and check out so some work I did, and this is like maybe 3 years ago since I did last work on that. And that has to do in connection with one of my big passion has to do with scuba diving. I'm a very avid scuba diver, and we did a lot of documentary work on a man-made artificial reef. It's called Osborne Tire Reef. All right, so if I Google that, what you'll get is, of course, the web. You'll get shopping, which you'll probably find nothing on, maps, and then images. And then, if there's more, you go to videos. But what you'll see here is, first of all, the work I did back then is actually featured here on most of these things. So let's see, you have some State Department of Florida, and the reef is in Florida. You have the Wikipedia. They occupy the first two, but then this one is Project Baseline. This is my work. Project Baseline, this is my work. These first three images are my images. I don't know where this one is from. Amusing Planet, I think they may have made use of, we can just go and check. Yeah, they made use of my images. So that's my image, for instance. It even says my name here. That's my image. That's my image. That's my image. That's my image. And Sun Sentinel, that's a new, it's not my images, but it's because they are actually cleaning up a little bit there. This is one of my videos. Then that's me. And then again, this is the Osborne Tire Reefs. That's me again on my work there. So that means that the post that I did ranked really, really high for this keywords. Osborne Tire Reef, it even should have an E in actually. So it ranks really, really well with that. Let's see. Sorry about that. Let me just refresh here. It's kind of messing me up here. All right. But if I went to images again, you'll see here, this is me. That's me. That's me. This one is mine. That's 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 mine. And I can go on and on and on. I kind of occupy a lot of these. And this is even, like I said, this 3 years ago since I last did any work on this. So by naming it something specific that's relevant to the image, you can actually get found really, really well. It's another way of getting found in the search engine. It's not just by your post, but also by your images. And the same goes for videos, of course. What's interesting is also that we saw that Amusing Planet over here had made use of several of my images. There's actually been like, I don't know, like 6, 8, 10 different websites that have made use of my images because they found my images relevant to this particular thing. Now, of course, you may say that, well, there's maybe not a lot of competition for this search word, and I would say you're right. The more competition there are for the search words, the more difficult it becomes. But a lot of these images have nothing to do with that. It's not mine either, especially as we go down here, none of them are. But the most relevant ones, and you can see how many of those I took up. So that's why I think this is a huge tip for you to, in terms of when you do your preparation work with the images. It has to do with what are you calling your images. So I hope this was helpful to you. Depending on where you see this video, what I want to encourage you is to, in your Facebook search area, please type in website creation mastery and seek that out. You can go to our page. It's actually facebook.com/website creation mastery, and then you'll see our web page there. I'd love for you to like the page and engage with me and ask you questions about your website builds there and other tips and so on, so I can direct my focus to what it is that you are in need of getting some help with. Also, of course, I'd love to have you to maybe sign up for my free fast track video series on how to get going with your website build. You can go to websitecreationmastery.com and then just hit the free fast track video series button there to sign up. And to sign up, you basically scroll to the end of the page and you just put in name and email and hit the button. You can see a picture here of what's currently there available for free, which is a lot of videos on how to get started and so on. So anyways, with that, I hope this was valuable to you. I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to see your success on this, and please share your story with me. Please share this video also with anybody that you know of who might be, for whom it might be of use. All right. So thank you so much. I do appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. See you in other videos. Bye-bye.